てそばにあるよ諦めない心には炎が灯るように共に行こうダリア Take my hand いつからか弱気な僕は下を向くばかりで乾いた心では空へ羽ばたく勇気も枯れて過ごした時間はかけがえないと未来を託す一縷の希望砂嵐の中たぐったいとこの手を取っていつだってそばにあるよ諦めない心には物が灯るようにとびきり顔でどんな困難だってかけるんだもっと高くね離さないからダリア Take my hand 共に行こう
Testing mic check. Cinnamon buns, cinnamon buns, cinnamon buns. Hello, hello, friendos. My name is Nez. And once again, we are back to playing Monster Prom 3 Monster Roadtrip. Because we got a new update, we have a new hitchhiker, we got an official collab with... I'm not gonna say it's the strangest collab I've ever seen, but it definitely fits for Monster Prom. We have a collab with Cult of the Lamb. I haven't exactly played Cult of the Lamb. I've seen Jesse Cox play Cult of the Lamb. I haven't gotten to trying it out myself, but the titular character, the Lamb, he's in Monster Prom, and apparently we can now date them. So that's a thing now. Anyway, friendos. Hello, hello. This is usually the part of the stream where I just share whatever's been going on in my personal life on the off stream. Quite frankly, absolutely nothing. I've been asleep because we were also live 12 hours ago. We were live reacting to the trailer and gameplay drop to Arknight's Endfield. So that was incredibly hype. I'm gonna have to edit my reaction videos to upload later this weekend. Tomorrow we're also streaming some more Arknights. We're gonna be playing. We're gonna be reacting to Perish in Frost episode 12, the Arknights TV anime, and then we're gonna be playing more of chapter 12 in the game. So there's that, friendos. But today is a very special day because we're back to playing the game that made us. The franchise, the series that made us. I can never escape this franchise. Every single time it calls me back into the void. Today we're gonna be playing some more Monster Roadtrip. We are gonna be trying to romance the Lamb. How are we gonna call them? Do we just call them the Lamb? The Lamb. Meh. The Lamb. And I'm also gonna be trying to get the Veranotone ending, the stamina destination, because I never really got to finishing the stamina destination for this channel. I burnt out way too fast on Monster Roadtrip at launch, and I never got to finish it, so this is my apology stream for every single friendo that's been harassing me to finish the stamina destination. I see you, friendos. This is for you. So yeah, hopefully things go without a hitch. Let's play! Local game, new game. We're gonna be playing a full run. Hopefully it won't take too long. If I go in and out of character, it's because my voice... I'll be saving my voice for the Lamb events. Ah, the road, that mythical beast of asphalt. Ass. We once tamed it in what became one of the strangest, most wonderful journey of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Summer was coming to an end when Polly and Scott planned a road trip. The whole thing was bound to go off the rails. This was the Prang Masters after all. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. And Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Each of them were by themselves an agent of chaos. But together they were the perfect combo for hijinks to ensue. Who in their right mind would have agreed to join them on such a trip? Me. Me. Who are we gonna play as? Let's play as Zoe. Actually, no. Let's play as Juan. Because I think it'll be hilarious if Juan, the huge Spanish magical talking cat, tries to romance the lamb. I think it'll be hilarious. What's gonna be our OST for this run, friendos? Desert vibes, tropical rave, lo-fi beats, or surf rock? Surf rock's got that classic Monster Prom feel, so I feel like... yeah, let's go with surf rock. Why not? Was the road trip a dangerous idea? Yes. Was it poorly planned? Yes. Did we do it anyway? Fuck yes. For in the end, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Okay, since we're going after the stamina ending, where can we get some stamina? Maybe we could grab some food from the farm? I don't quite remember every single event anymore. We're just winging it. Hopefully we don't game over before we even reach the bus stop and then pick up the lamb. Ah yes, farm life. Sometimes it's nice to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Farmers enjoy clean air, homegrown food, and simple living. Sure, it comes at a price of doing lots of hard labor and usually only having livestock for company. But fuck it, today are all about that cottagecore life. What part of the farm do you want to see first? We could go to the crops, we could go see the cows, or the crows. Let's go to the crops, maybe we could find something to eat. You and your friends wander the farm for a little bit when you run into its owner. Hello, strangers. My name's Jacqueline, and I just moved into the valley, so I'm just getting to know everyone. What are your names? I'm Polly, and this good boy here is Scott, and that's Juan.
Howdy.
Nice to meet you. You have a really nice farm. Thanks, this farm belonged to my dear grandfather until he passed away. I've always been interested in the rural cottagecore lifestyle, so I thought I'd try restoring it. Wow, what a cutie, a pumpkin girl. Jack-o'-lantern girl? Jacqueline? Sweet, are you raising cute cows and knitting comfy sweaters and drinking all the homemade apple cider you always dreamt of? Yeah, pretty much. Money's been tight ever since I moved in here. My crops haven't been selling lately. Why? What's wrong with them? Jacqueline leads you to her crop rows, which are filled with plump, ripe, severed heads. Ooh. Oh, I get it. I'm having a nightmare. When's the part when all my clothes disappear right before the big game? My homegrown heads are not a nightmare. I don't understand why everyone's so freaked out by them. Monsters and humans are always growing my people's heads, carving them up for holidays and turning them into pies, just like Halloween. It's spooky ween, I just realized. And you don't see me complaining much. I just wanted to bring some of my culture into the valley, but nobody's buying my heads. And now I'm banned from the farmer's market for traumatizing the baker's son. Chin up, Jacqueline, or stem up, I guess. Well, think of a way to make a profit off these severed heads. What do you suggest, Juan? What do we do? Infuse some intelligence into these heads. If you put 300 of them together, maybe they'll collectively write the next great American novel. Or maybe the farmer's market is the wrong market for these heads. You've heard of a local market that's super into spare monster parts called the black market. I don't think any of these are gonna give us any stamina. Let's just go with the one that gives us money, maybe. I think. Sounds fun. I visited the farmer's market and the supermarket and even the night market since I moved here. The black market will be a new experience. Okay, just don't go telling anyone we're here. Also, be careful not to step on any of these needles. You all head back to the black market, which is a physical place you could visit in Monstropolis, as long as you pinky swear you're not a cop. Yeah, fuck cops. Wow, the prices of these seeds are insane. The grocer in the valley never charged me $200 for weeds. That's not what you think it is, sweetie.
I got it.
Oh, okay, different kind of weed, got it. Got it. Jacqueline, I found someone looking for severed heads. They're from a gang of headless guys. I think it's pronounced, Douglas Hands? Wrong! We're the Doolahans. Booms, a headless knight on a black horse. How are you the brainless one when I'm the one who lost my head? You've lost your head, you say? I've got plenty of prosthetics for sale. Aye, that's perfect! The Doolahan gang is always looking for heads to replace our own when we lose them. They also make a great fashion statement. Do you have any Art Deco heads for sale? No. Just homegrown human heads. Homegrown, you say? I'll take a lot. It's good to support local businesses after all. The Doolahans buy Jacqueline's whole supply. She cuts you 2 money for helping, but you lose 2 soul for dealing in the black market. But still, money!
You ever seen a cat drive?
No, I've never seen a cat drive. So where are we gonna get some stamina? There's no place to get some stamina anywhere. What? Maybe we could go to the biker bar. We'll try to lose some money and then balance out our stamina. Let's see. Biker bar, let's go. Breaking bottles, clinking shot glasses, revving motors, the crash of a window some dude just got thrown out of. Such are the dulcet melodies of a bona fide biker bar. This is your chance to embrace her inner badass. What do? Let us grab some drinks. Maybe we could get stamina here, question mark. You and your friends take a seat at the bar. A tough-looking unicorn in a boisterous storm elemental sits next to you. Oh no, it's these guys. Hey guys, I didn't know you drank here.
Hey, bro.
Hi, Suzanne. We're just passing through on a road trip. Do you and your friend come here a lot? Yeah, all the time. Whiskey and I own the place. Well, not literally. Someone else does that. But we, own the cred of this place. We're inside with all the regulars. Like Johnny here. What's up, man? How's your niece? The biker whiskey's shouting at looks up and says, "My name's Broderick, what the hell are you?" Classic Johnny, such a jokester. Right, so what's good to drink here? Try the fermented gasoline, it'll put hair on your chest. As if Scott doesn't already have hair on his chest. Sure, the gasoline's pretty good, if you're into fruity stuff. I'm a screwdriver man myself. The bartender slides whiskey, a literal metal screwdriver in a pint glass. He starts chewing on it vigorously. You gotta love the authentic rustic flavor. What are you gonna order, Juan? No pressure, we're just, totally gonna judge you based on your choice. What do we get? A punch in the face, strongest spirit, the spirit of someone really strong, or a glass of water. The glass of water, I think, is gonna give us more stamina. Please give us stamina. You can't help but feel nervous about your choice. Your friends are clearly hyping you up to order something intense and alcoholic. But you're thirsty and you like water. You order one. It costs you 2 money. Yeah, they're judging us. Since when did they start charging for fucking water here? This place is really going down the tubes. No kidding, but good on you for getting water, boo. Nothing's cooler than a hydrated body. That's why I have my soda right here. Let me just drink. Hydrate! Time to hydrate, friendos. Okay. And now we have a designated driver. Thanks for looking out for us, bro. Why are you looking at us like that? Did you really think we were gonna judge you for ordering, not alcohol? We weren't serious. It was just a test to see if you could resist peer pressure, and you passed. Now you get to bask in the glow of peer validation. Nice, you earned your friends' respect, and 2 stamina for being hydrated.
Cats can't normally
Hooray,
drive,
okay.
But I am no normal cat.
So, where else can we get stamina? Over here. Doom's Diner. Order something if you dare. What shall we order? Possibly something that could fill up our tum-tums so we could get to the Veranotone Music Festival. You read about this diner in a listicle on the top 10 most cursed restaurants you should never ever visit.
Welcome to
Obviously, you took that as a challenge. Seriously, after all the dark magic you've messed with over the years, you think you could handle a diner. So, now that you're here, what do? We go order something. You all enter the diner and sit down to order. Your waiter appears in a cloud of baleful energy and French fry smell. Welcome to Doom's Diner. Behold, a den of shadow and rot, heavy with the weight of curses handed down from generation to... Yeah, we already heard it from your greeter. He's in the parking lot with his dick out screaming that the end of all diners is nigh. Oh, you mean Naked Dave? He doesn't work here. Oh, does he act like that because he's cursed now? Nah, took the wrong kind of shrooms. But this place can and will curse you. Even the menu items harbor dark forbidden magic that will permanently ruin you if you consume it. Yeah, speaking of the menu, if I order the Doom Burger meal deal, can I replace my side with a beer? And also my entree? Actually, I just think I want 3 beers. Base. Base. I want hot wings, please. Which sauce do you recommend? Miedo y Tabasco and Las Vegas? Or literal blood, maybe? Haven't you people heard of heeding a goddamn warning? This food is cursed. If you eat it, it'll corrode you like a beast in repose. It'll twist your mind and sell your soul to the highest bidder. Shouldn't you, as a waiter and all, be selling us on the idea of eating at this diner? You don't seem too very good at your job, boo. So Juan, what are you gonna order? What are we gonna order? An evil milkshake and deviled eggs, extra devilish winky face. The everything burger. Or soup. So we're gonna get stamina either way. Just gotta make sure we don't lose stats where it matters the most. I mean, what happens if we get the soup? Huh. This can't be bad for our souls. Soup is good for the soul, I guess? Maybe? Fine. What? No fun warnings on this one? No horrible curse that this soup has on it? Is this a soup from an evil forest hag who used to boil a child? Was the soup the last meal of an 18th century archbishop who died under mysterious circumstances? Will the soup turn one's nostrils inside out when he inhales its delicious smell? Nah, it's just onions. It's just onion soup. Oh, are the onions cursed at least? Nope. Well, that's kind of a letdown. Man, everyone's a critic. You lose 2 hype for your lame soup, but it does taste pretty good, so you gain 2 stamina.
You ever seen a cat drive?
Pretty good, okay. So we should have enough to trigger the stamina destination. But either way, we could stop by the pancake house and fill up one more time. Pancake, pancake, pancake song. You will have to sing along. Pancake, God damn it, I have that song in my head. Maybe we can turn it on. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and the best breakfast is a fluffy stack of carbs smothered in syrup. You see that this diner has some absolutely enormous menu options. I hope you're hungry. So many pancakes to eat, so little time. What sort of meal do you want to order? Just eat food like a regular person? Eat the biggest meal or the pancake eating contest? Let's go with the biggest meal. You all enter the restaurant and are greeted by the hostess. Welcome to Pancake Paradise. Today's special is the Captain Carbs Butterball Pancake Stack Challenge. If you eat the entire meal in one sitting, you get your food for free. Oh man, too bad I'm on a keto diet right now. No carbs for me. Just get me 6 sides of bacon and a cup of melted butter, please.
Kinky.
None for me either. I don't really do food. Well, I do food occasionally, but I don't eat it. Oh yeah, we know. We know about the guac. But I'm sure one will do it. He's always doing weird challenges for our entertainment. Fuck yeah, you'll do it. A plate of pancakes roughly the same weight of his toddler would really hit the spot right now. It's your funeral. I mean, Captain Carbs commends your unparalleled bravery. You're a true breakfast hero. He offers you his captain's badge as a prize. Don't let children or pets chew on it. It's covered in lead paint. You're hyped for your stack of cholesterol and your sick badge. But just as the waitress takes your order, there's a sudden cheering and air horns from across the diner. Oh, looks like someone else just completed Captain Carb's Butterball Challenge. You won't be able to win the badge now, sorry. We only had one. Oh well, at least one came in second place. It's like my grandma always says, second place is just best loser. What was that about your grandma, huh, Scott? No way! You're not gonna take defeat lying down. There's gotta be some way for you to one-up the fucker and claim the highly toxic badge you are rightfully owed. What do? Use your foolproof solution whenever you're denied what you want. Cry. Or we eat the champion. If we eat the champion, I feel like we'll lose soul. But I feel like if we cry, we'll lose hype. So we're losing either way. Let's eat the champion. Why not? Can you please not eat the other diners, sir? I think that violates a lot of OSHA regulations. Let him do what he wants. I'm in no place to judge anyone for ingesting questionable stuff. Huh? Huh, Polly, huh? Oops. Whoopsies. Hold up. My window just closed itself. Let me just turn this back on. Okay, there we go. Fuck yeah, judgment-free zone. You approach the champion and announce your intent to eat him. I knew this day would come, he sighs. My father was also a pancake-eating champion, and his greatest rival consumed him. It was a risk I took when I followed his legacy. Could you at least give this letter to my wife when you're finished? It's a poem I wrote for her. It's also our Wi-Fi passwords. She always forgets them. You unhinge your jaw and swallow the champion whole. Vor? Huh? Vor? Okay. You dab your lips with his letter, then eat that too. Nice one! You're the Captain Carbs champion now. Yeah, my manager just checked the rulebook and apparently this counts. That didn't we really want you to leave. Take the badge and get out. You gain 2 stamina for your big breakfast, but you lose 2 soul for the whole cannibalism thing. Huh, LOL. I mean, what's a little cannibalism? What's a little cannibalism to this road trip? It's just a bit of fun. Just a bit of goofs and tomfoolery. Okay, here we go. We got the lamb. There they are. Lose 2 lowest resources in order to gain that amount of your highest resource. So we're gonna lose some more soul and hype, and then we're gonna get some stamina. Okay. You invite the lamb to your road trip. Sure, I'll come with you. My cultists can mind themselves for a bit. They always eat each other if they get hungry. Follow the leader. The lamb knows very well that the flock must make sacrifices for their leader. Okie dokie. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, it's only 1. Oh, that's fine. Need to gain more stamina either way. But also we gotta manage our soul. We now have the lamb with us. We're gonna get into some cultist shenanigans with the lamb. The lamb. How do we get more stamina? We have to get 25 somehow. Also, we gotta manage our soul. The casino, we always lose money at the casino. I say we could lose some money, actually. I don't mind losing money. Let's go to the casino. Time to gamba! Gamba! Let's go. Flashing lights, rolling dice, and people sobbing as their life's fortunes are gambled away. The average gacha game player.
I think I got this.
No doubt about it, you're at a casino. Gambling is risky and reckless, but so is going on a road trip with Polly and Scott, so whatever. The question is, now that you're here, what will you play? What do we play? Roulette? The Forbidden Games. Or poker. The Forbidden Games. One is a magical cat, surely he could win the Forbidden Games. You enter the casino ready to make some sweet money.
Yes.
Yes, I love casinos, the land of random chance, impulsive decisions, and drinking. Everything's coming up, Polly.
Hey.
You're the expert here, bro. What should we play? That's a hard question. There's roulette, slots, craps, poker 2, horse racing, snail racing, which drunk guy will make it to the bathrooms first racing.
Psst, says a mysterious figure in a dark coat. If you're looking for a real gambling thrill, have you ever tried the Forbidden Games?
I've never heard of it. What are the Forbidden Games?
No, you're pronouncing it wrong. It's the Forbidden Games. The pregnant pause is important.
We're in. I love doing shady shit that requires a specific pronunciation.
The stranger leads you to the back of the casino where the bouncer stands to the curtain. He does a strange gesture and the bouncer pulls the curtain aside. You're led down a dark hallway, then you pass the kitchen, then you pass what appears to be an illegal boxing ring filled with brawny fighters. Then you pass a room filled with people in cages. They're all sobbing. Never make a deal with the small green creature with tentacles. Wait, noodles? Wait, noodles? You pass another kitchen. Then another hallway. Then another illegal boxing ring, and it's in the kitchen, and the boxers are wearing chef hats. Here we are, says the stranger in its final form. Welcome to the Forbidden Games.
Wow, this place is really damn dusty and smells like bad decisions. Awesome!
The Forbidden Games room is filled with tables around which sketchy, scarred-up people sit playing inscrutable card games and flashing knives. Are we just playing Yu-Gi-Oh?
Are they just playing Yu-Gi-Oh?
This doesn't seem safe, but it was a long walk to get here, and you need to take a breather before you go back, so you might as well pick something to play. What do we play? The extremely strange table where they play a game that seems to be riddled with obscure rules and little sense. So, Yu-Gi-Oh? Or the Lenny gambling table, where people gamble obscene amounts of money on all kinds of things around this random dude Lenny's life, without him even knowing. I don't want to gamble away Lenny's life. We might lose more soul for that. No thank you. Let's play Yu-Gi-Oh! The game is apparently called Feral Hamster Blitzkrieg, and you have no idea what you're doing. As per usual. The Croupier deals everybody's 2 cards, 2 die, and a whistle, and 16.5 marbles. The guy to your left rolls his die, and gets 2 1s. The girl next to him folds her card into an origami swan. She's given 2 mana points. Wait, huh? A player blows her whistle and yells, "Change places!" Everyone runs to their new seats. Eating contest, the Crouper shouts, hitting a gong. Finish that muffin! Everyone gets a jelly bean muffin to eat. The player to your right bites into his and realizes his muffin is a bomb. It explodes in his face. The next player throws a dart at the dartboard. It lands in a space that says B. The letter B is added to the Hangman game, spelling bomb. The player explodes. Yeah, just the average game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Nothing strange here.
Juan, I think I figured it out. I know how to play.
Do you, or are you just really drunk?
Those aren't mutually exclusive, boo. Invoke your get out of the game free card and tag Scott in.
Wait, what? Why me?
Because you're the only one who could legally play Lycanthropy Kamikaze Gambit. Just trust me on this.
Fine, sure. Anything to avoid getting hurt by a surprise bomb. You get your get out card and let Scott take your seat.
Okay, Scotty, pick all the red jelly beans out of the muffin, then feed them to the feral hamster. If it doesn't eat your fingers off, you win!
What?
Okay. Wait, which jelly beans are red? I can't remember the difference between red and other colors. Scott, you're wearing red. Ollie helps him. Scott feeds the hamster, and by keeping all his fingers intact, you win the game. For some reason, you gain 2 money.
Ooh, okay. So, we are gonna be needing a bit more stamina. Not at the pet contest, we're gonna be going to Simon's Soups. We gotta pick up some stamina from the haunted Simon Soups. By the way, I've seen the new Five Nights at Freddy teaser promotional image. Sooner or later, we're gonna have yet another trailer. That's gonna be exciting. Is it out now? Is the FNAF movie out now in theaters? I'm not quite sure. I saw Jacksepticeye tweet about it, but I'm not sure if that was just a premiere. Anyway, though, this rundown soup restaurant seems to be years past its prime. Still, you're hungry and a bowl of soup would really hit the spot right now. What's the worst that could happen? Some kind of murderous robot pops out of the shadows to kill you. No way, that's way too unlikely and weirdly specific to happen. So what do you want to do at Simon Soups? We will have some soup time.
Woohoo! Soup time! You and your friends enter the restaurant, only to be welcomed by a thing of nightmares. Welcome to my super diner, children. I'm your best veggie pal, Simon Soups.
Hey.
Nice to meet you, Simon Soup. What kind of food do you serve here? I'm unclear. Excellent question. Come on, gang, let's soak our new friend in the delicious broth of music and teach him the true meaning of the Simon Soups brand. Initiating welcome theme song with no threatening undertones whatsoever, number 87. The animatronics' ancient rusted speakers let out a metallic screech that you suppose would have sounded like banjo music 40 years ago. I'm Simon Soups. Welcome to my show. There ain't a soup alive that I don't know. Gumbo, miso, children's blood, cream of wheat. Soup's the yummy food that you just can't beat. Wait, what was the middle one made of? I'm Mr. Leek and I'll be your best friend until the inevitable bloody end. Soup is my second favorite thing to slurp to a child's bone marrow as he screams, "That hurts!" Okay. I am Onion and I hunger for you youthfulness flesh. Oops, sorry. I must have inserted the wrong song cassette. Let me fix that for you real quick. Hello there, pizza girl. I am Onion, and I do not hunger for youthful flesh and chorus. Oh, it just ends. The song is over. Yep, thank God. Is it just me, or were those animatronics giving off a weird vibe? Yeah, they can kinda be off-putting, but corporate made it against the rules for them to kill customers during store hours, so they won't mess with you too much. Store hours? Huh? I wouldn't recommend looking Mr. Leek in the eye though, just in case. Anyway, what would you like to order? What do we order? The special customer soup. It's a soup made only for our most special customers. Delicious breakfast soup. Or the deluxe premium soup combo. It comes with soup fries, a soup soda, and cool action figure of the soup. We have a lot of spare money. Let's go grab the deluxe premium soup combo. Whoa, is everything in this combo made of soup? Yes, it all goes back to our motto. Existence is pain, and existence is soup. Wow, okay. Fries, made of frozen soup. Do they come with special dipping sauce? You can dip them in your soup. For what is soup if not a most delicious complex sauce? Actually, that is very philosophical and true. Even the soda is soup. Cold, carbonated soup. Sounds kinda nasty, to be honest. I will murder you in your sleep. What? Soups!
Awesome, bro!
Wow, this meal comes with a collectible figurine. Awesome, bro. Which toy do you want? General Gazpacho, Comrade Borscht, Lieutenant Vish, or Ramen Ronin? General Gazpacho, please. The waitress brings out your meal. General Gazpacho has a pull cord that spouts various phrases such as, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. None of my Spanish colonial occupation ancestry is seeping in right now. Soon enough, Scott is deep into the soup verse. It was worth spending 2 money in that deluxe combo to only make Scott this happy. And you gain 2 stamina for eating that much soup in so many different shapes.
Cats can't normally drive, but
At
I
least we
know
made
normally.
Scott happy. Can we get some more stamina? No stamina here, apparently. Do we go to the hole or do we go to the factory? Also, I'm predicting that the lamb will have a road event for us. So where do we go? The factory or the hole? Should we manage our soul? I think we should try to manage our soul a bit. I think that's fine. Let's go to the factory. Lamb? No road event? Okay. Factories are ruled by long hours, hard physical labor, and the crushing weight of capitalism on everyone's shoulders.
Work.
It's obviously the best place to have fun and cause a little chaos. There are rows upon rows of conveyor belts, staffed with workers assembling something. How do you participate? We could test the product, seize the means of production, or work a machine. We shall seize the means of production, comrades. You and your friends crash a union meeting. It seems all the factory workers have turned up to list some complaints you tell to your factory boss. Let's tell the boss we don't work weekends anymore, says one worker. I've missed so many good TV shows and premieres. Let's demand better snacks in the vending machines, says another. I'm sick of this off-brand potato chips and candy bars. Tell the boss man that we won't come back to work until my wife lets me get another cat, says the third. It's totally unfair that I can't have more cats.
Oh!
Ooh, I've got one. Tell that mean boss man you demand a raise for 2 milk bones an hour. Tell the boss you're not working another minute until he gives you a 6-month vacation twice a year.
Smart. When your demands decided, you decide to storm the boss's office. You break down the door and find no one inside.
Whoa, where's the boss? Could it be that we've never even had a boss?
It was a co-op the entire time. Does anyone remember even meeting him? Or did this factory just show up one day and we assigned ourselves jobs and conditions because it seemed logical? If there's no boss, then I want to be the boss, shouts a worker. First rule is I make all the money and anyone who bitches about it gets fired.
Man.
Ah, well shit. Now everyone's gonna want to be the boss. And whoever becomes the boss will just be hated by everyone else and get kicked out. It's a never-ending cycle.
That's why we make this a democratic co-op. That sucks, but you don't work here, so maybe you should just let them handle it. Lol, joking, can you imagine? Of course you're gonna propose your own solution. Who should be the next boss? You need no bosses. Fuse the consciousness of all the factory workers into one being. Proletariat, the working class. Or this dog. What he lacks in business acumen, he makes up for in cuteness. Woof woof.
I say
we choose this dog.
Awesome, bro!
Great idea, Juan. Dogs are Monster's best friends, and they'd never betray us. Yeah, I think dogs are the only non-corruptible creature left on Earth. A dog would make a great boss. I see no flaws in this plan whatsoever. Aside from the fact that it's a dog.
A few days later, your plan goes into full effect. Cue the theme song. He calls the shots, he signs the checks, he wags his tail and wants his pets. Boss dog. He's a boss who loves you. Give him walks and give him praise. You'll be sure to get a raise. Boss dog. He's a boss who loves you. If you want to be paid in treats and lead your employer on a leash, call Boss Dog. He's a boss who loves you. Woof woof. On today's episode of Boss Dog, the company accountant enters the boss's office. Boss Dog is scooting around on the carpet on his butt. Canned laughter ensues.
Hey, Boss Dog,
says the accountant.
I was looking over this quarter's finances, and our profits are plummeting. We need to lay off at least a third of the staff. The accountant hands Boss Dog the financial reports. Boss Dog chews them to bits. Oh, Boss Dog. Well, okay, I guess we'll just have to ignore the problem for now,
sighs the accountant.
Can't argue with the boss, I guess.
Wow, this was a great plan. Sure, the company now, loses 2 money, but look how cute Boss Dog is. He's got soft ears and +2 soul.
Boss Dog, he's a boss who loves you.
And now time to get our final stamina? Actually, wait, no. If we get this final stamina, we're gonna trigger the ending, and that's gonna be way too fast. We haven't even encountered
the lamb yet.
So I think we should lay off on the stamina for now. Hold up. I forget. Do we need 25 stamina to trigger the plot line? Whatever. We're gonna lay off it for now for week 2. Let's go to the gas station ? It's been a while since I played. What? Why is the car stopped? You're driving along when you notice 3 adorable critters in bloody singed cultist robes praying on the side of the road. Hey, wait a moment. Those are some of my followers. Pull over. Blessed be our eyes, leader. We've been on a quest to find thee. The cult is being ravaged by a plague. On fire. What now? It all started when we ran out of food. We were going to accept the sweet embrace of death, but someone suggested cooking grass. We were saved, but it turns out the grass makes you poop, a lot. Just like in the game. After a few days, some people started getting sick. We highly suspect it was because, you know, we were being surrounded by poop 24/7. Surely we were hit by an evil curse. Poop always disappears by itself after a while. It does not. I clean up your poop, like, every day. See, I told you guys. Well, we didn't know that, so we did the sensible thing. We set the poop on fire. Yeah, that's definitely gonna get you sick. Then the fire spread everywhere, as contagious diseases do. A most terrible plague of fire. At least the sick followers got better, right? No, we eventually gave up and threw them into the fire. We're lost without you, oh powerful fluffy one. Please return. No way. I'm on, you know, this sort of sacred pilgrimage. It's called a vacation. It's very sacred and very important. You gotta learn to clean up all your own messes. I had this idea. You know how they say fight fire with fire? I say we should just start an even bigger fire to defeat the first fire. Never mind. One, let's brainstorm something up that'll stop my followers from messing everything up again. What do we do? The Shrine of Common Sense, an effigy that protects the followers by repeating records of the Lamb's wisest commandments, such as do not eat that. Or the Endless Ball Pit. Keep the followers busy and entertained so that they don't mess anything up. It's like a body pit, but much more fun. Keep the followers busy and entertained. Or we make an effigy. I think the effigy might cost us a bit of mind or magic, so... Oh no, we'll gain something. We'll lose money and then we'll gain something. Let's go with the freaky effigy. Sure, why not? The Shrine of Common Sense. I could use one of that in my own home. That sounds great, Juan, but I don't know if a few pre-recorded teachings will be enough to keep the cult in check. Sure they will. You just have to find good advice that can be applied generally, like... Do not eat that?
Yes.
Yeah, that one has worked for Scott so many times. Or like, you know, that's not a toilet. Oh, that's really good advice too. Trust me. Yep. Definitely good advice. Also, time to hydrate. So, okay, you convinced me. I'm going to have this shrine set up right away. A few days later, the followers are back at the cult space, or whatever remains of it. How are you, fellow follower? Oh, not bad. Still hungry though. I could eat a whole horse. Do not eat that. Oh, okay. What? Hey guys, the outhouse is full, so I'm going to borrow one of the spare bowls of food, okay? That's not a toilet. Oh. Hello everyone, I found this rock that looks like our leader. Who wants to buy it from me? It's very rare. Any market that relies on scarcity to determine its value, it's bound to become speculative, and it will only bring misery to the people involved. All my monkeys gone! All my JPEGs are gone! No, my NFTs. Aw, I wonder what I can do with this rock if I can't sell it. Do not eat that! Whoa, okay. Just when I thought our leader couldn't be any wiser. Turns out there's nothing a little technology can't fix. You lose 2 money, but, you know, because talking shrines don't come for free. But you gain 2 mind from the Lamb's words of wisdom. Were those words of wisdom? You pull into what you think is a gas station, but honestly, this could be a space station for all you know.
Got the ice.
Seriously, this place is high-tech as hell. Do they even, you know, service regular vehicles? Well, only one way to find out. What do you do? I say... We don't need to lose any more money. Magic, we don't need to gain magic. If we use the restroom, we might actually gain stamina. Because who knows? I say we gain some. Let's fill up the car's tank. You pull up to the gas pump to get some of that sweet magic car juice. But before you can pay for anything, your pump hums to life and speaks. Good morrow, valued customers. I am Pal 9000. The first ever gas pump with true AI. So you're like a fancy gas pump with extra features or something? Extra features, you say? I'm a model that truly tests the limits of what a gas pump can do. I can steal all of your jobs. I can fall deeply in love. I was even designed to experience the very organic predicament of being lactose intolerant. Science truly knows no limits. Why would we want a gas pump to do that, though? I don't get it. Am I being dumb, Polly?
Not this time, boo. Listen, I think we'll settle for just getting some...
Never settle, my organic friends. Be like my engineering creators who build a software so advanced it could only be described as the first electronic soul. For you see, I can even grasp the beauty of art, such as the majestic plays of the bard William Shakespeare. God damn it. So what services can I dispense for you today? Maybe I could recite some Shakespeare for you.
We just want some gas, please and thanks.
With my refined engine, I can sense the intricate metaphors of organic language. You surely mean gas for your soul, fuel for your mind. I can fuel your mind by reciting some lines from none other than the bard's mouth itself, with extra pathos.
We aren't getting that gas, are we?
You're not sure if you can fool the most advanced and most annoying AI in the field of gas pumps, but you've gotta try. Produce Shakespeare's lesser-known play, Fast and the Furious 14. And then give the gas pump the lead part. The one... Wait, the one of the gas pump who pumps the car full of gas? Or trick the gas pump into eating ice cream so its lactose intolerance will make it want to release gas. If we trick it, we might lose soul. If we make it produce a play, we might lose mind. Actually, yeah, okay, sure, why not? Oh no, we lost money! Okay, we're losing money. You spend too money producing the play and doing some social media marketing, so everyone, and especially the gas pump, knows your play is the next big thing in theaters. 1. You're putting on a production of Fast and the Furious the 14th? I've always wanted to play a part in that masterpiece. The tragic story between Romeo Hobbs... Huh? Really? Romeo Hobbs tag and the 95 Juliet RX-7 race car speaks to my nuanced understanding of romance of cars. What? Amazing! I'll cast you in the most complex role of the show, Juliet's secret lover. He pumps her full of love juice. He pumps her full of love juice every night while Romeo's out busting heroin dealers or whatever. NTR? How titillating! I'm honored to be your star. I'll give you a high-octane performance. Do you get it? That was a play on words. It was very smart.
Well, we've got our co-star parked right in front of you. Want to give us a little preview of your acting chops? Please fill up our car with gas.
Sure. Juliet, my metallic love. The robustness of your chassis accelerates my heart until it goes over 250 miles per hour. We've shrouded our affair under the cover of secrecy for too long. My desire to mate is too strong to ignore. Please do not mate with our car. I can feel the combustible juice of my love filling me. It's just too much. It's going to spill.
Please do not bust a load in our car. We need this car. Quick, put the love juice in the car. I mean, Juliet.
I love theater.
Yeah, that is forever on the internet now.
The pump gooshes. You managed to be the only one a little weirded out by that. This confirms your suspicion that gasoline is just gas pump cum.
Stop! Cease! Desist!
Cease and desist with the cussies! With the cussy references!
You gain 2 magic from filling up the car with gas and for filling your friends' hearts with magic of theater. Was that magic or was that trauma? Not quite sure which is which. Anyway, it is time for...
10-hour power nap.
It is time for a pit stop. Let's eat at the rest area so we could romance the lamb.
Ugh, I need my 14 hours of sleep.
Wait, what? Wait, how do we romance the lamb again? Wait, how come... Am I mistaken? Or is it in the car? Wait. I'm pretty sure the lamb is supposed to oh, okay, whatever. What do we choose? For 1 week, all resources gains and losses from locations are increased by 1. Or, for 1 week, all resource gains are increased by 1. Wait. They're the same thing.
Why isn't the lamb here, though? Why isn't the lamb here? We want to talk to the lamb. What do we talk to Polly about? Being a ghost? Sure, why not? Being a ghost is dope. Not only can you go through your afterlife with less limitations, but it also makes you think. Like, life, afterlife, how does it even work? Some people are born ghosts and other people like me are dead ghosts. We surely don't abide the same rules as corporeal creatures, but there are rules nonetheless. Ooh, weird ghost rules. Yes, but we're not exactly immortal, but as I've learned, we're not immortal either. How does that work? It's still a mystery to me. Same here. Like, you know, some ghosts age, some don't, some do, but at different paces. It's weird. And some ghosts definitely cease to be. That's far from the end of it. How so? We keep transforming and transitioning into very different ways again and again. So who knows, tomorrow I might not be here anymore. Okay, I'm getting flashbacks to the end of the road plotline. But maybe I'll become something else, something new. I may be stardust, I may be flesh once again, I may be warm, distant memory, I may be a line in a song. Okay, was this a teaser? Was this in the game before End of the Road? Because this feels like a teaser to End of the Road. She sits in silence looking at the stars and she grabs your hand. Maybe a bit in awe, maybe a bit in fear. Chaotic energy. Wherever the prank masters go, you can handle the consequences of their mess, right? Yeah, sure, I guess. But how come we didn't encounter one? We didn't encounter the lamb in the benches. I'm confused.
Cats can't normally drive, but I am no normal cat.
So, where do we go? If we go get stamina now, we're gonna trigger the ending. I want to see some more events with the lamb. So where do we go? We can't lose any more money. That's too bad. We need to gain some money. I say we go to the Roadside Wig Museum. Road event. Hey, you just reached a high amount of stamina. Good for you. Does that mean you're aiming for the stamina-based destination? If so, there's a wacky adventure that could unlock a lair for that destination. Wanna go for it? Yes. Let's go, go, go. Actually, no. If we unlock a lair for the stamina destination, I think it might interfere with other road events involving the lamb. So actually, we're good. We're good. Yeah, okay, we're just checking. That's my theory, at least. Wigs of every color, shape, and style, from afro to updo, are on display here.
To meet you, madam.
You never knew there was such a rich history to artificial hair. There are plenty of things to check out at the museum you decide to. Gain some hype, lose some money. We don't need to lose some money. Check the exhibitions, attend the kids tour. I say we could gain some hype. Okay, you and your friends attend the kids tour instead of checking out all the age-appropriate options in this museum. Hiya, kids, says the tour guide. Today we're learning about the wonderful world of wigs. If you answer my questions right during the tour, you get a gold star.
Awesome, bro.
Woohoo, gold stars. I love positive reinforcement that makes me feel smart. Look at this wig. It's an Egyptian pharaoh's wig from thousands of years ago. Does anyone know why the Egyptians wore wigs? To avoid sunburn, insect bites, and male pattern baldness. It says it right here on the sign, dum-dum. Man, this competition's easy. It isn't a competition, but fine, here's your gold star. Now look at this wig, kids. It was worn by a judge in the UK. Can anyone tell me the fastest way to become a UK judge?
Me.
The fastest way to become a judge is to steal another man's powdered wig. We're gonna win this, Polly. Tour continues. Polly and Scott rack up stars, but by the end, they've tied with another participant.
Oh, fucking Bobby.
Little fucking Bobby. Scott, we gotta take this whiz kid down if we want to win the grand prize. And that's the end of the tour. Aren't wigs fascinating, kids? Who knows what kind of wigs will be here in the future? Ooh, pick me! I think wigs will give people the ability to understand poetry. Shut up, you two! The tour is over! It was just a rhetorical question, anyway. A rhetorical what question? Rhetorical, which means the question is worth double points. 1. Help us answer the question right. And kick Bobby's diapered ass. You don't know the answer because there is no answer, but there are other ways to eliminate Bobby from the competition. How do we eliminate Bobby? Plant some drugs in his pockets and frame him? I think that'll cost money. Or we bribe Bobby. Okay, that's the one that'll cost Bobby. This'll cost Soul. You want to plant drugs on a toddler? Isn't that kinda? Genius, it's genius! We must eliminate the little fucker by any means necessary. Hey, what are you doing in my son's pockets? Screams Bobby's mother. I'm fighting on the front lines of the war on drugs, bitch! Look what I found! I knew there was no way little Bobby was winning this competition without a little help. You put that in there! How would a toddler even get their hands on acid? Ma'am, why would you why would anyone even dope with acid? The tour guide asks exasperately. Hallucinogens don't enhance performance. Well, duh, but Bobby's a little kid. He doesn't know any better. It's the intent that counts. Throw Bobby out of the competition. There is no competition. These drugs are obviously yours, ma'am. I'm calling security. This is bullshit. I hope you're fucking happy, Bobby. You feel all smart with your little gold stars. I'll kill you in your fucking crib. We'll see how much your wig matters then. You're all dragged out of the wig museum.
Sorry, bro.
Oh shit. Polly's pissed. Sorry we didn't win, Polly. I know it was really important to you. Don't worry, boo. That meltdown was all a distraction. Look what I swiped from on the way out. Polly pulls a whole sheet of gold star stickers out of her pocket. Woohoo! You lose 3 soul for your ruse, but you gain 3 hype.
You ever seen a cat drive?
We're struggling on money and soul. No, we gotta gain something back, at least. The circus. Let's go to the circus and recover some money. We need some money. Do we want to join a cult? We'll see if there's any more road events involving the lamb. You, Polly and Scott, grab your popcorn and head to your seats to watch the circus. On your way there, the ringleader runs up to you. Hey, he whispers. I suddenly lost some of my performers to a soup-related accident, and I desperately need an act to cover them. Then I thought to myself, if I randomly check with the audience, I may bump into actual trained performers willing to join us. The rationale of this man is quite questionable, but you were born to embrace nonsense. So you tell him that you are circus performers. Fantastic! What sort of act can you do? We are jugglers! Well, people already can call you a clown in your everyday life. Might as well juggle for a crowd and make a career out of it.
Bros.
I don't know about this, bros. I don't think I can actually, juggle. Don't be silly. You can juggle. It's just throwing a ball to yourself and catching it times 3. You're pretty sure juggling is a whole lot more complicated than that. Wow, Polly, you were right. Look at me go. Wow, cool. But the audience doesn't seem to be impressed by Scott's sudden juggling skills. Scott, is that you? Get off the stage, bro. If we wanted to see someone juggling some balls, we would have gone to a strip club. Don't worry, guys. Being mean is my cousin's love language. Hi, bros. Love language your ass. The Wolfpack seems to be convincing part of the crowd to actually go to a strip club. You're gonna need a sick juggling trick if you want to wow these jerks and get paid. Something like... Do the 30s? Do the 30s. Juggle an unfulfilling job, slowly but steadily decaying health, and the realization that you'll never be the person you dreamed of when you were in your 20s. Okay, that might take a lot out of our mind. Or wow everyone by juggling 2 contradictory ideas. Or that'll lose his mind, I'm not quite sure. But we need to gain some money at least. If we do this thing... I don't want to lose stamina. Or maybe losing stamina might be a good idea. Let's just juggle 2 contradictory ideas.
Great plan.
Hey, not bad. We could get some audience participation up in this shit. Listen up, everybody. We need someone to volunteer 2 contradictory ideas for one to juggle. A woman shyly raises her hand. I have one. I hold environmental protection as a core value in my life, but I have yet to cut meat out of my diet. Okay, and? Personally, cutting meat out of your diet isn't gonna stop big oil from polluting the planet. That's lived up activism that does nothing. That's not actually praxis. Ah, what a relatable contradiction. We'll solve your conflict of interest with the power of juggling. Juan, juggle this bonsai tree and this big steak. Do mine, someone new says. I consider myself a man of science, but when times get hard, I secretly hope there is a higher power out there watching for us. It's okay, Boo. Monsters are complex beings, and we're fated to have doubts and fluctuating beliefs. Juan, juggle this beaker of science liquid in this book of scripture. I've got one. I've always said I'm a boobs guy, but sometimes I think I really like butts too. It drives me fucking crazy. Am I into boobs or butts? Why can't I make up my mind? I am personally a butt man myself. Ah, boobs or butts. The age-old question that's divided monster kind for forever. Juggle it, Juan. Here's some dirty magazines. Now to close out the show, Scott will share one last contradictory thought to stimulate your minds. Scott shyly approaches the spotlight. He clears his throat and reads from paper. Yesterday I wondered, if I punch my leg and it hurts, does that mean I'm strong or am I weak? Holy shit. Nice, you stumped them, but you also stumped yourselves. You lose 3 mind, but at least the ringmaster pays you 3 money for your act.
Cats can't normally drive, but I am no normal cat.
Looks like we're managing well. Do we want to lose soul? No, we don't want to lose soul. Let's go to the ranch. Are we ready to embrace our inner horse girls? I think horse girls are weird. The ranch. Let's see what do we have here. Sunshine, open fields of rolling wheat and pounding hooves. This truly is a horse's paradise.
Horsies!
Science has proven there are 3 key activities to do with the horsies. Question is, which one are we doing today? Ride the horsies, whisper to the horsies, worship the horsies. Let's go with whisper to the horsies. You went to the stables only to find a red-headed fuckybus serenely braiding a horse's mane.
Oh, hey.
Hey! Oh, visitors. Wait, I know you guys. We went to summer camp together. What brings you to the ranch today?
Hey, Boo.
Hey, Sawyer. We were on a road trip and just wanted to check the joint out. Nice Dutch braid on that horse. Thank you. I had a lot of practice. I spent a lot of time with these horses. They're so sweet and gentle, and sometimes it's just a bit more relaxing to be among animals than people, you know? Sure, animals rock. Do people come here to hang out with the horses often? Yeah, some people come here to braid their manes or practice drawing horse anatomy. Some hardcore horse girls even like whispering in their horses' ears. See what I mean about horse girls and being weird? Wow, weird. What do they whisper to them? Is there like an established process to whispering to a horse? No idea. They never tell me what they say, and I figured it's not my business. Why, you know, you want to give it a shot? I don't think so. What if I whisper the wrong thing and the horse thinks I'm dumb? I know a lot of people mistake my bubbliness for dumbness, which I couldn't care less about, but I think, you know, I don't think I could take it if a horse thought I was dumb. Fair enough. Juan, do you want to whisper to a horse? Bull rushing weird experiences with no forethought is sort of your thing, isn't it? Damn right! Time to show your friends what whispering to a horsey is all about. You just have to figure out what to say first. What do we say to the horse? We whisper the cosmic words of Mithra that shall never be spoken. They shall unleash a powerful truth from beyond mortal comprehension, but keeping them to yourself is killing you. Or I have a gum in my pocket, hoof me all of your money and nobody gets hurt, horsey. If we threaten the horse, we might lose soul, even though we'll gain money. So let's use the cosmic words of Mithra. Ah yes, the cosmic words of Mithra. You learned them from a mysterious fortune cookie you got at the hella sketchy restaurant. The words have been nagging at you ever since. The cookie said never to share them, but fuck it, why would you obey a stupid cookie? You whisper the words into the horse's ear. The horse's head turns 180 degrees and stares at you with blood-red eyes. You stupid mortal, it says into your mind. You dare treat Mithra's words as if they were a game. You meddle with what belongs to the master of everything that lurks in the darkness. Everything that must remain out of sight and out of mind. But the cookie! The cookie was a test that you failed. Once again, mortals prove that they are unworthy of Mothra's sacred secrecy. You commit blasphemy by bringing its words to the mortal realm. Such sacrilege is punishable by cosmic ego death. As the way of the world shall break the mortal's shoulders, the way of the mystery shall break the mortal's mind. Suddenly, you're in a dark, confusing plane of existence. Mothra's sacred secrets hover around you, churning and swirling. Long dead languages, the contents of private Twitter accounts, horse girls' diaries, passwords hidden behind bullet points, and the corruption behind so many governments. You fall to your knees in the Walmart, overwhelmed by so much you should never know, and you feel your mind beginning to break. Now you should truly know the weight of that which shall never be shared, of that which shall be in eternal darkness. You understand? Yeah, fuck, you get it. You won't ever say the words again, just please stop this. I will stop! But only if you pinky promise to embrace Mothra's words of sacred secrecy from now on. Ah, fine. You touch your pinky to the horse's hoof and are freed from your torment. Well, what was the horse whispering, bro? How was it? It was, something. You gained 3 magic for your own exposure to Mothra's sacred secrecy, but at what cost? At what cost? We're gaining a lot of magic. But also, I need to use the bathroom. I will just be right back, friendos. Hold up.
I have returned! And I got some more water to hydrate with. Okay, so we are one more event until the next rest stop. Where do we pass by? We are low on mind and soul. Hype? We don't need hype. Money? Do we need money? Do we need money? We could go to the monster truck death. Let's go to... Let's go to the monster truck death match. Because I feel like we might lose some more money from the gift shop. Noodles will try to scam us.
Nothing says fun like two huge trucks on huge wheels wrecking the shit out of each other.
It's like trucks, but bigger.
The stands are filled with cheering, hooting fans who are ready to see some vehicular carnage. As for you and your friends, you're ready to watch the show, take a joyride, or pose as food vendors. I say we watch the show. You take your seats to watch the show. Scott is about to eat a chili dog when he gets tackled by a cloud of football helmets and fur.
Bro, you made it!
Oh,
Whoa, hey bros. Polly won. You know my cousins, right? Yes, I am painfully aware of the wolf pack.
Thank God we found you, bro.
You were almost stuck. You were almost stuck watching the awesome monster truck carnage with a bunch of lame nerds. What, you don't think Juan and I can handle the carnage and chaos of a death match? We invented chaos, boys.
Party time!
Let the sick flips and vehicular manslaughter begin. Ooh, it's starting.
The death match begins, and two huge trucks start ramming the shit out of each other. It's so. Bros, does anyone else think this is boring?
You're right, Scott. The day I've always feared has finally come to pass. We've become so addicted to fast entertainment that at our fingertips that not even a monster truck rally can hold our attention.
It's the damn referee making this thing suck. Quit calling fouls, asshole! We want to see some real carnage. We want to see someone die. Okay, someone dying probably isn't the answer, but you still can't take this tedium. There must be some way to make the death match more entertaining. Everyone seems to have fun by aggressively insulting the referee, but what about aggressively complimenting the referee instead? Oh, that'll gain a soul. Let's do that. Fuck you, ref! Don't give a penalty just cause your foot got run over! You're a coward if you didn't come over here to get hurt! Rather than join the heckling, you tip the ref 3 money. Wait, money? What? No, not the money. You compliment him on his athleticism as he dodges the trucks trying to hit him.
I didn't want to lose money.
Wow, thanks, the ref says. I really appreciate this tip. It'll take some of the sting out of my medical bills. Wah, you complimented the referee. Is that even allowed?
A kind word is always allowed, boys. Watch this.
You rock!
Hey ref, I'm loving the outfit. Vertical stripes are hella fashionable.
Mr. Referee, I think your eyes are beautiful. At least, I assume they are. I can't see them from here. You jerks think you're better at complimenting than us. We can compliment so much harder than you. Hey ref, your stupid hog ugly face is prettier far away than it is up close. Nice cock, bro. That's my compliment. Nice cock, bro.
Backhanded compliments don't count.
Fine, hey ref, did you know that red wine compliments steak? Try it sometime.
Wrong type of compliment. Do you guys even know what a compliment even is?
Yeah, it's something you say to a nice lady if you want her to give you pussy. Wait, that's it. Hey ref, you've got a magnificent pussy. Well, they're not there yet, but they tried their best. Oh, we did get soul up. Okay. Your compliments were better than that, so at least you gained 3 soul. Nice cock, bro.
And it is time for a pit stop. Can we talk to...
Might take a short 10-hour power nap.
Interesting. It doesn't seem like we could... How come we can't interact with... We can't interact with the lamb in the rest area. Hello, lamb? You want to talk to us?
Nighttime.
Why is it both Polly and Scott? The lamb's not showing up on the rest area. Huh. I wonder if that's a bug or something. Anyway. For 1 week, all resources. We talked to Polly. I don't want to romance her. Let's talk to Scott this time. Let's talk about Scott Snacks.
Scott Snacks! Woo!
Ah, yes, Scott Snacks. I went full wolf one night and I remember very little, but I know this much. I befriended some Japanese businessmen who turned me into a snack. They offered me a royalty to use my likeness. But since I have no idea what a royalty or a likeness is, I asked them for a lifetime supply of Scott Snacks instead. And they said yes.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
Hey.
If you ask me, I think I won at negotiation. I feel a bit bad for that, so I still sometimes buy Scott Snacks with my money too, so I can support them.
Bro!
They're my bros after all. You know, for a time I thought that whole thing was like a rite of passage. Like everyone eventually goes
from boy to snack and eventually to man. It turns out this is not true. Yeah, that checks out.
Oh, I got it.
I still came up with the little snacks some of my friends would be. Want to hear some of them?
Sure.
Yes, please. Miranda snacks. They're made of fancy stuff like caviar and truffles. They're a privilege to eat. Vera snacks. Coffee-flavored buns filled with snake poison. A strong outside and even stronger inside. Oh, so I have to click on the bus to talk to the hitchhiker? Oh, I didn't know that. I barely do hitchhiker stuff. Okay, hold up. So I have to talk to the bus stop to talk to the hitchhiker? Ooh, I see. Okay. I'ma do the magic. I'ma do some magic and close the game. Reopen the game. Finally, we now know how to talk to the lamb. I barely talk to hitchhikers. That is my fault. Let's open up the game again. We're using some magic to get back, continue. Hopefully this should reset. Okay, there we go. Fuck me! Okay. How many times have you played this game? Less than 50 times, probably. I don't play this often off stream. I play this for content. So we're locked into this, which is kind of annoying. We'll interact with the lamb. We'll interact with the lamb in the next pit stop. I did not know that we needed to go to the bus stop to interact with the lamb. Also, hello, friendos. Welcome to our Cult of the Lamb stream. So where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Let's go to... Okay, we have no idea what we'll even gain. Let's go to the Gothic Manor. No, we don't want to do the magic thing. Fuck off, narrator. Fuck off. Yes, it is easy to remember the hitchhikers. Okay.
Fear my fangs.
So what do we have here? In the velvet darkness of the blackest night, burning bright, there's a guiding star no matter what. Yes, I did all the perfect endings. I haven't played this game in more than a few months. Get off my ass, please. Okay, you're kind of annoying. You're banned. Get out of here. You know how the lyrics go. With wet newspapers overhead, you arrive at the ominous Gothic Manor, knock on the door, and are invited in. Once inside, where do we go? What do you want to check out? The history transpiring through the walls? The dramatic chamber music? The exquisite banquets? I do not want to lose any more money. The history transpiring through the walls? The dramatic chamber music? The exquisite banquets? Let's go to... I don't want to use any money. Hopefully, the dramatic chamber music won't lose us any money. You follow the haunting music to a grand ballroom where a cloaked figure in a white masquerade mask is playing the organ. He greets you. Ooh. Batman. Bat Monster Man. Oh strangers, behold my tragedy. The operas I compose are only to be sung by the angel who has stolen my heart. Oh, sounds saucy. Who's the lucky one? A beautiful singer of passionate mezzo-soprano voice who visits this manor every night to rehearse her mesmeric music. If only I was brave enough to ask her to become the star for my grand opera. But alas, she's here. Scott, let's go check this out. Maybe we could go look this weirdo up with the mysterious lady. Copy that. You go to the entrance hall and see the organist Muse entering the house. Ooh. Yes, bitch. Turn up that organ, lay down that funky gothic beat.
She begins twerking in a revealing spandex bodysuit and stiletto heels. Huh? Huh? Oh shit, that's Priscilla Bronte. Huh. She's the horniest pop star in the charts right now. I'm losing it. Scott, do the talking.
Hello!
Miss Bronte, ma'am? Would you like to become the star of the opera? It's written by the organist whose music you seem to like so much. Hey, you hot hunks. Sorry, but I think I'll pass. These organ tracks are total bops, but operas are like for wrinkly old people with monocles and shit. Not my brand, not my scene. Where's the sass? Where's the ass?
Huh.
Fair enough. But what if we came to you with the right opera for you? Whatever that means. Sure, organs are like pianos full of sexy metal dicks. I can make that work. You go back to the tragic composer with the somewhat good news. If you all can come up with an opera good enough for Priscilla, she may agree to star in it. The only thing is, what could that be? That opera everyone loves, you know, the one that goes like dum 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 da dum 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 dum. Or opera was born once already through rock opera. Maybe it's time for the most thrilling twist in the genre yet. ASMR opera. How do we not lose any more money? That opera everyone loves. That one that goes dum dum da dum 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 dum. Please do not lose us money. Oh yeah, I know that one. What was the name of that song? None of you can remember, but the song is super catchy, so this is surely the way to go. You go back to Priscilla. Hey again, we were wondering if you'd be interested in doing an opera if the music was more fun and catchy. Something like that one song that goes dum da dum 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 dum. Oh, oh, I know that song. What was it called again? Dang, it's on the tip of my tongue. No idea, but hey, if you sing it in the opera, there's a good chance someone will remember and tell you. You're not wrong, girl. I guess I gotta star in this opera of yours if I'm gonna get this tune out of my head. I'm in. And that's how you all came to produce the opera of the year. Dum da dum 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 dum, you know that one song, starring Priscilla Bronte. It's a meta opera in which the characters sing, or more accurately, hum the song 8 times throughout to try and remember the song's name. Nobody can seem to recall it, not even the audience members. People revisit your opera several times, hoping to remember the name to no avail, making the opera a huge success. Fucking elusive song. It's like a rebellious bird that refuses to land in my memories. You gain 4 hype from the catchy song, but you lose 4 mind. Jesus Christ, we're losing. Oh no. What? Losing mind. As the show closes, the organist approaches Priscilla. Oh, delicate muse of mine, you have the voice of an exquisite ethereal angel. I can't hide my passions any longer. My heart aches at the sight of you. And when you sing, I am but reborn. Really? Thanks. I guess you're hot in a creepy, moody way. Maybe, you know, you want to do some butt stuff? And so they did, apparently. A timeless love story. I guess twerking for your mans is kind of romantic. We need to chill out. We need to grab some mind. We need to chill out at the spa. Also, we're losing a lot of resources. We can't lose anymore. You know, for our vacation, this road trip has been surprisingly stressful. The spa sounds like a perfect thing to help you relax before you get to your final destination. The question is, how do you want to chill out? How do you want to relax? Let's gain some mind. As you're browsing the different yoga classes that are available to you, you run into your friend, Milo.
Hello, hello.
Hello, darlings. Are you joining a yoga class too? Yeah, do you know if they have any expert level yoga classes? Like one for someone whose yoga high score is over 2,000? Ooh, maybe there's some sort of competitive yoga doing team you could join. What? Are you too sure you know how yoga works?
Wink.
Of course we do. Polly and I are yoga masters with an S. Yogas are shit. We learned the North American rules at Spooky Academy. Like how to score 180 yoga points by catching the gong with your feet. And I learned some of the advanced not safe for work yoga poses from Master Downward Doggy Style on fans exclusively. I bet they don't even teach you how to make a child pose in any of these vanilla classes.
Yep.
They definitely don't.
That's not trendy.
Well, I'd better educate you to an actual yoga before anyone from Yoga Momentgram sees us together and my image as a worldly, well-centered hottie is ruined. Hilo pauses to post a selfie with a bonsai tree and captions it, "Less than 3 Zen, less than 3. Anyway, this spa has the best teachers around. Whose class do you want to take? Who do we take? How do we not lose a bunch of money? Game over. Brad from it, the goat yoga instructor. He'll teach you everything you need to know. Maybe we'll lose some magic here. Sergeant Relax, the stern soldier, lauded for her merits in combat against stress. Let's go with losing some magic. Goat yoga, is that a thing? Yup, it's real, it's weird, and it's trendy, so therefore it's a perfect selfie opportunity. I love it. But it says the price of the classes are immortal souls. Is that worth it? To have a cute baby goat poop on my back, of course it's worth it.
Yeah, what they said. Says Brad from it, who suddenly appeared in a cloud of locusts. You won't miss your soul when you're doing downward dog under the adorable hooves of a tiny goat. Just sign here in your blood and you'll be ready for yoga.
Okay, but like, our souls, are a little overpriced. I never give up my whole soul in the first class. Me either. That's why I was hoping to pay with this lawyer's soul I reaped this morning. It was going to hell anyway, so who cares how I get it there?
Fine. What if I only charge you 4 soul?
Oh my god.
For the first class. Call it a new member discount.
Cool, I love coupons.
Yeah, fuck it. You've lost parts of your soul for dumber reasons. Why not lose a little more to stretch with some goats? At least we recovered some mind, but we lost some soul. You take the class and the goat's creepy horizontal pupils and tendency to poop wherever they want are as endearing as you hoped. You gain 4 mind.
Where do we go?
We need to recover some shit. We gotta make sure we don't game over.
Let's go to the shady property. We need to grab back some soul. Hopefully use up some hyper magic. Because we sort of extended our run because I forgot that we needed to click on the bus stop to interact with our hitchhikers.
This place seems like exactly the sort of place you shouldn't visit. Which naturally is exactly why you have to visit it. Horror movie logic for the win. The big question is how you'd like to enter the premises. What's it gonna be?
Let's go. Break into the basement. Just knock on the door, goddammit. Break into the basement. Maybe we could get some... No, actually, wait. Let's knock on the door, question mark.
You knock on the front door. No answer.
Maybe no one's home?
Unlikely. There are too many loud chainsaw noises for the house to be empty. Scott turns the doorknob. Turns out the door wasn't locked. As soon as it's open, a bloody man with duct tape over his mouth runs into the night. No, wait, goddammit, that's the 3rd one this week. I'll leave for 5 seconds to find my lucky butcher knife.
Butcher knife? Was he your dinner guest?
If by dinner you mean murder and guest you mean victim, then yeah, sure.
That's too much replacing for me, but listen, if you want your guest to stay for dinner, you gotta up your game, bro.
Okay, I gotta hydrate. My mouth is getting dry.
You're damn right, Scott. Seems our friend here needs a crash course in host etiquette. Yeah, like maybe we put some extra lighting in your front room here and clean up the ketchup stains all over the floor. That'll make your guests feel more welcome and safe.
Scott, I don't think those are ketchup stains. So you're saying that by being a better host, I get my guests to stay for dinner? Yes, perfect plan. What's the best way to transform Jerry the grizzly serial killer into Jerry the hostess with the mostest. A good host always treats their guests. Teach Jerry how to cook a dessert to die for. Or gift Jerry your best jigsaw puzzle so that he could keep his guests hooked forever. Well, this costs us money. I don't want to lose money. Teach Jerry how to cook. Maybe we'll lose hype for this, question mark, or maybe we'll lose stamina. I'm okay with losing any of those. A cooking lesson sounds great. All I have handy is almost ketchup, maybe pork and cumin though. Can we make anything with that? So you give Jerry some of your road trip food, you lose 4 stamina. I'm okay with that. But it's all in the name of passing on the magic of cooking. A few nights later, screams are once again emanating from Jerry's house. A terrified couple runs from room to room, covered in blood, trying to escape. Good, I think we lost him, cries the woman. How did I let you two talk me into going to a dinner party hosted by a serial killer? How? Possibly how? Alleged serial killer! And we need to socialize more with the neighbors, honey. You said so yourself. Shh, he could find us at any moment. We need to get back to the car. My head wound is really starting to sting. Come out, wherever you are. You don't want... I already had to watch my whole fantasy football league get murdered. Come on, honey, I need this berry vanilla cheesecake parfait. Did your therapist tell you to stop playing safe and start taking more chances? Oh, fine. But we are absolutely not staying for coffee afterwards. I would stay for coffee. Found you! Ready for dessert? Oh, you were right. He's totally air quoting. I can see it now. You gain 4 soul for teaching Jerry how to be a great host. And Jerry gets to eat all of his parfait. Tonight, everyone won. Except for the couple, of course. They're dead.
Cats can't normally drive.
What did we lose there? Lost something. It wasn't anything important, I guess. We could gain some money. Yeah, let's go gain some money. Let's gain some money. Car stop. You're driving cheerfully. Nothing weird to report. Scott, watch out for that deer! Too late. Brace for impact. Crash. Bros, are you okay? Please tell me you're breathing. I mean, I'm never breathing, but okay, boo. Looks like the car is too. I don't know if we can say the same thing about the deer, though. We should check on it. You all get out of the car and check on the deer. You're no veterinarian, but you would diagnose this deer with Fun Bar for sure. Stay with me, my dear bro. Let me give you mouth to mouth. No, don't worry about it, the deer cuffs. It's too late, I'm a goner. God, we're so sorry, dude. Of all the violence and bloodshed our road trip caused, I really hoped it'd never come to a deer hit and run. It's okay, don't blame yourselves, it's my fault. What do we lose from this hype? I'm okay with losing hype. Jumping into the road without looking, it was my guilty pleasure, my only reprieve from my boring deer life. I only regret that I put you in danger. I can only forgive you. I can only hope you forgive me for that someday. You and your friends sit with the deer until his chest goes still. It's somber. A -3 hype moment. Ah, geez, poor guy. All he wanted to do was, have a little thrill in his life. And now he's dead for it. I'm really sad. Do you guys think there's a way we could honor the deer's life somehow? It's the least you could do after you shattered his ribs with your headlights. How do you honor the deer's passing? Be there for the deer's widow and child, cover for the deer in the important paternal task of teaching his son how to play baseball. We might lose stamina for that. Actually, no, we lose hype, so we'll gain stamina. We'll gain soul for that. Attend the deer's funeral and meet his loved ones in order to learn more about the deer as a form of honoring him. Let us play... Actually, yeah, let's play baseball. That might get some more soul. You all visit the deer's widow and son in their house, which is in the woods, cause, they're deer. I always knew my husband's hobby would kill him one day, sighs the widow, but he lived his full life, and I suppose he would want us to continue on. I suppose this must be hard for you, ma'am. Want us to help with your chores or anything? I could clean up a bit for you. There's dirt and leaves, like, literally everywhere. That would be nice, says the widow, sniffling. I was going to make my son breakfast. Could you help me open these marmalade jars? Okay, you're really drilling it in that we ran over her son. I can never open them myself because I don't have thumbs. God, what was I thinking buying these when I know I don't have thumbs? Hey, it's okay. What was I thinking? The widow sobs, making a nice breakfast for everyone, carrying this family alone. I can't do any of this alone. Scott hugs the widow while she regains her composure, then keeps helping her open the jars. Meanwhile, you go out to the backyard, which is, you guessed it, just more woods to teach the deer's son to play baseball. The juvenile deer is pretty bad at it on account of no thumbs. Sorry, I guess this just isn't my thing, he sighs. Maybe my family and I should give up on thumb-related activities. No, don't give up on baseball. Why not? He says gloomily. I'm no good at it. What's the point? Because it's fun. Society and side hustle culture have brainwashed all of us into thinking we need to be fantastic about all of our hobbies. But what happened to doing something just for fun? You could still come out of here, play baseball badly, and have a great time. Okay, he says, beginning to smile. I guess my dad lived by that motto too. He loved jumping in the road, even if he was bad at avoiding cars. Sheesh. Yeah, kinda like that. I'd rather you play baseball than play in traffic. But yeah, something like that. Don't play in traffic. You and the deer play a rousing game of bad baseball. Have a yummy breakfast with the family and you gain 3 soul. Is fortune telling real or is it all bogus? Only one way to find out. The psychic who runs this caravan has a sign posted outside with different services she offers. There are so many different ways to glimpse the future. What do you want to do? Palm reading to gain some money, tarot reading to lose some soul, or a seance to lose some money. Palm reading, please. You decide to go with a palm reading. It'll be almost like holding hands with someone you care about. Huh, imagine that.
Wanna know your fortune?
Welcome to Hope Halco's tent of the Great Beyond. Are you here because you want to get your palm read? Yep, I'm always making decisions on the fly with no foresight or planning. It'll be nice to know what the future holds for a change. Okay, let's have a look at those palm lines. Oh wow. Well, Hope, what does it say? Shh, quit talking. I'm reading the best part. The best part? Of what? My hand wrinkles?
What a plot twist!
Oh shit, I never saw that coming. I'm pretty sure the last thing you want to hear from your psychic is, I never saw that coming. Well, okay, this is gold. One, I promise if you stick with me as your agent, there's a lot of money in your future. Before you know it, Hope has published a hardcore photo of your palm through a major psychic publishing house. It's a national bestseller. Hashtag One's Palm trends on Twitter for weeks. Your palm has millions of fans. A movie adaptation gets made. Michael Cera plays your hand. You're welcome for all of this instant success, Juan. Not per your contract, you owe me, your publisher, that's me, a sequel to your best-selling palm. Oh, how would I even do that? Both of my hands are identical, and I never even signed a contract. Funnily enough, my own hands, friendos, are not identical. I have 2 different palm lines on both of my hands. So, that's interesting. I don't have identical palm lines.
Yep.
Don't you remember your road trip contract, boo? If any road trip participant writes a best-selling book or palm, the author owes all the other travelers a cash cut and a sequel. Curses! Not reading the terms and conditions fucked you over again. How are you going to write a sequel that captivates palm readers everywhere? How are we gonna write a sequel? Look into the near infinite timelines in search of different versions of yourself. I think they'll use magic. I'm fine with using magic. Or the sequel of a palm's life is their offspring's lives. I don't think we're gonna have any offsprings anytime soon. You want a glimpse into the multiverse? You'll need a real witch's help with a spell that powerful. Lend me your magic wand. You and Hope combine your magic and enter the multiverse of shenanigans. Your first visit is an alternate dimension where all positions of power are decided via televised cooking contests. Damn, Chef One's palm isn't anything special and it smells like onions. Let's try somewhere else. Next, you check the apocalyptic version of your world where one is the last survivor of a cataclysmic event. Holy shit, people, says Apocalyptic AU1. I'm so happy you're here. I've been so maddeningly lonely. Yep, hi, just, get me a look at your hand. Dang, even as the apocalypse survivor, your palm is uninteresting. Let's keep searching. Wait, please don't leave me. This Zagord uprising killed everyone I knew. I'm so alone, please. Nope, you're out of here. After several more hours of dimension hopping, you end up in a timeline where everyone is centaurs. This is great. Centaur One's hoofprint will make a perfect sequel. Centaurification is the eroticest subgenre right now, and his hoof proves he fucks. Good for Centaur 1, you guess. At least he gets to fuck. At least he gets to fuck! And good for you too, because you gain 4 money in your royalties on your Prom sequel. Woohoo! Okie dokie, it is time for a pit stop.
Nighttime.
Let's stop by the bus station later that night.
Might take a short.
We will
Or a power
talk to
nap.
the lamb. Lose your 2 lowest resources in order to gain... Ooh, okay, that is a bit dangerous the longer we go. But anyway, what do we talk to the lamb about? Let's talk to him about death. What do you have to say about death? You want to talk about death, huh? That's heavy one. You can say that I'm not your standard conversationalist. Some say it's part of my charm. Fair. I know a thing or two about death. I've been sacrificed, bled out, mangled, eaten, burnt to a crisp, crushed by a giant frog tongue. Okay, ouch. Ouch indeed. But at least I can come back after I die. My followers don't have that luxury. I sacrifice them in a big poop pile. Cult member dying is never good news, my friend. For one, seeing a corpse really kills my living followers' vibes. If that wasn't enough, dead people smell, did you know? Kind of, maybe. How does Polly smell? Thinking? Emoji? How does Polly smell? I've noticed. Yeah, it was a big improvement the day I discovered you could actually bury the corpses to cover the smell. But wanna know a little trick? If one day you don't feel like digging, you could just harvest the corpse meat and serve it as a nutritious, funky meal.
Como?
Wait, you mean you eat your followers' remains? No, silly, that'd be gross. Right, just a bit of cannibalism here and there. Sure, why not? Yeah, sure. I have my followers eat the remains. Yeah, there we go. A cult has a lot of mouths to feed, you know. Okay, I can't stop but wonder. I can't stop but wonder. If I happen to die, what meal would you cook with my remains? Oh, Juan, you truly aren't your everyday standard conversationalist. Vor? Is this the Vor episode? Is this entire thing just Vor and cannibalism? Huh? You spend the rest of your night discussing potential recipes for your corpse in the event that you died. You will call your lawyer next week to add that to your will. Okie dokie. Stamina went up at least. You gotta survive one more pit stop to get the last romance event, and then we could end things off at Veranotone. Where do we go? We could gain some money. That's our second lowest, or we could gain some money at the wealthy mansion. Gain some money or gain some money. How much do we gain on week 5? We gain a bunch of stamina on week 5, methinks. So, I think we gain at minimum 4 stamina from any event, so I'm not gonna pick any stamina thing right now. Let's try to be a millionaire. Let's go to the wealthy mansion. Wow, this is one fancy house. These people must be rich. There's a sort of unsettling vibe to this place, but that's probably just what being rich feels like. And now's your chance to barge in and see what billionaire living is like for yourself. What interests you the most? Family games, grandpa's fun experiments, or babysitting the children? I guess we could... If we babysit the children, I feel like we might lose some stamina. Family games, maybe we'll lose some mind, maybe we'll lose some magic. Grandpa's fun experiments. Anything goes, really. Let's just go with... Sure, why not? Fun experiments. How bad could Grandpa's games be? Famous last words. You and your friends ring the doorbell, and a wealthy woman dressed in furs answers. Oh, hello. Are you here to look after Grandpa? Oh, we're not trained to care for old people, really. I don't care. He's driving me nuts. I'll give you 3 money to look after him. Follow me. Okay. You're taken to a dark, shadowy basement where you find an old man with a circular saw. Huh? Ooh, visitors. Come in. Nice to meet you. Splash Kaboom 3. Nice to meet you, boo. Nice to meet you, Gramps. You sure have a lot of old Splash Kaboom games lying around here. Oh yes, I have much more than just that game. I'm the biggest Splash Kaboom fan in the world. Let me show you some of my work. Oh, what the fuck is this? Crimson Darkheart. Okay, that's his OC. Wow, the Chimera. Electrical Power Aura. Dragon Tail. Horse legs. Lion Paws. Okay, yeah, it's Grandpa's first OC. We're not gonna make fun of Grandpa. This is Crimson Darkheart, my original Splash Kaboom character. He's Splash's best friend and oozes class, sass, and radical charm. I see. I'm just gonna hydrate a bit. I see. The design is certainly, creative. Yes, isn't Crimson amazing? He's just the sort of guy you'd like to know in real life, don't you think? Maybe someday he'll be real. And this is Crimson's loyal steed, Excelsior, the Ghost Wolf. All the best OCs have minor OCs attached to them to build lore. Oh, yeah, that's definitely, unique. He has a butt for a face. Is that Polly's butt? That's Polly's butt as... Is that just Polly reversed? Huh. Okay. This is a weird-looking horse. You know, you kids are remarkably similar to Excelsior. Oh, is that just a fusion between Polly and Sky? Okay, that's weird. Yeah, uh-huh. Almost as if you're two halves of this whole body. As if God put you in my lab so that I may stitch you together and make my incredible steed a reality. Pump the brakes, Gramps. Loving your OCs is one thing, but doing amateur surgery to bring your OCs to life is a step too far. Shh, don't worry, it'll all be over soon. Stay here, I'm going to get my forceps.
Polly, I have a question.
Polly, is it just me or is this starting to get weird? No shit, it's getting weird. Grandpa wants to stitch us together to make his cursed OC Chimera. I love you guys, and I'm not spending the rest of my life, but I'm not spending the rest of my unlife soon to Scott's butt. We need to escape, and we'll need, you know, a distraction. What do we tell Grandpa? How do we escape from his nightmare house? Tell Grandpa to explain in great detail the good old days of Splash's early seasons. Or do your best to teach him how to use the internet. That's where Splash lives. This might use a bit of our mind. We might game over we use this. So let's get him to explain the good old days, I guess. Yeah, that'll probably work. Hey Grandpa, can you tell us, in 5 minutes or less why you like Splash so much? Oh, I couldn't possibly fit my glorious evaluation of Splash Kaboom in those time constraints, but I'll try. I've loved Splash since I was a boy. Splash and his friends were like my friends, and making characters in their world was my ultimate fantasy escape. Sadly, the franchise took a nosedive in the 80s when the creator killed off Toots, the best character. Fans were so incensed. We trampled that fucker in the streets. Yes, I was there. I held the bastard's head down while a man in full Toots cosplay slit his throat. Ah, the memories. But since then, they've been pushing a stupid agenda with Splash, like friendship is magic, and you shouldn't behead creators just because you disagree with their ideas. Ugh. Back in my day, Splash didn't shove that PC crap in your face. The comics were bloody, the characters were sexy, it was a dream, there wasn't a woke agenda. The new writers aren't brave enough to do Splash right, the way I would do it. I say give Splash Kaboom's tits back. Okay, I've had enough of this explanation. We're losing 3 hype by the second. Scott, now! Scott hits Grandpa across the head with a chair, knocking him unconscious. You all run to the exit.
Bros.
Wait, bros. Isn't this the way out? This is a dungeon or something. This isn't the way out. From the shadowy corner of the room, a bleeding, shambling, stitched-together creature trudges towards you. Help me. Oh, what the fuck Kentucky Fried fuck is that? You guys gotta go fast. This is just like The Walrus. That one horror movie, The Walrus, where a guy sews together this guy with some walrus parts and then makes him try to swim. It was funny. That movie was weird. Never have you fled a room so fast. Time to repress this whole traumatic experience for your own sanity. Hooray, road trip. Hooray, road trip.
Somehow we're still surviving. Somehow we're still thriving. Our skin is still moist. I guess we're still thriving. We're still okay. Where do we go? Do we gain some hype? Let's try to manage our mind. Our mind's a bit low. We'll manage it along the way towards the next pit stop. Normally, a dungeon wouldn't be a dark and scary place for people to be locked up and punished in. Would be a dark and scary place. But in the world of video game logic, everyone knows dungeons are just challenging labyrinths waiting to be explored. There are plenty of ways to plunder a dungeon. What's your preferred method? What do we want to do? Fight the dungeon boss? Grind experience? Or solve puzzles? Let's gain some mind. You and your friends enter the dungeon. Before you is a locked door, a big square hole in the floor, and a lever. Ah, this is one of those puzzle rooms. We gotta put our heads together and solve this conundrum. A big hole in a little pole, what could it mean?
I'm pretty sure it's a lever. We're meant to flip it.
Nah, that's too obvious. It's a puzzle dungeon, boo. You gotta think outside the box.
I got it.
Is it thinking outside the box if we dig a hole out more? Honestly, I'm just kinda psyched we get to dig a hole.
Scotty.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. Maybe the key's buried down there. Good thinking, Scott.
Fine, you help your friends dig out the big hole even more. It's hard work, and eventually, Polly takes a minute to relax by leaning on the lever.
Whoa, is there an earthquake?
Nope, you look up to see some things that are similar to, but legally distinct from Tetris pieces falling from the ceiling.
Sure, Tetris but not Tetris, we can't say that. Oh, I think we're supposed to arrange these pieces to fit the hole. It seems so obvious now that I hit the lever anyway. Which was my plan from the get-go.
Sure, you, Polly, and Scott arranged the pieces the way they should have been, but the amount Doug accidentally made the hole accidentally one piece bigger.
So it's unsolvable now? Ugh, this can't get any worse.
Oh yes, it can! The door you came from slams shut, and the room is filled with the ticking of a timer counting down. Wait, what? What do you think happens when that reaches 0?
God, who knows? Death? Death 2? Super death? Something even worse to the sequel than death? Even worse than the sequel to death? Juan, can you do anything where you... Can you do the thing where you solve our problems in an unexpected way before we succumb to a horrible fate? The sooner the better.
What do we do to get out of this predicament?
It's time to put your yoga skills to use. Do the missing piece asana. Or access the shop menu and see if this dungeon sells tips for puzzles, or skip this level button. We have a lot of money, we could spare some money, sure, why not?
Access the shop menu! You cry out to any gods, demons, or GMs that might be listening. Please don't kill us, we'll pay to escape, help!
Suddenly, the bits of bone scattered around that you thought were just scene dressing assemble into an animated skeleton.
Hello, he says cheerfully. I heard you wanted to buy a hint. Please feel free to peruse this ancient tablet of microtransactions.
My headcanon is that this is papyrus.
This skeleton is papyrus.
Add free dungeon experience, extra lives, and exclusive limited edition skins. Get out of puzzle free cards. Wait, you could pay to just skip the whole level? Why is that even here for sale? Well, it makes sense for the dungeon to make it profitable. You know, we used to be in the red, and with adventurers looting us all the time. But with all these premium options, we could profit and also provide a stimulating +3 mind-enhancing puzzle experience, even for those who are less intelligent. We will pay to win and then skip this entire level. Hey, what are you trying to say? We aren't that dumb. We're great at dungeons, right, Scott?
Huh? I wasn't paying attention. Look what I bought! A top hat from the tablet! Do we win the puzzle now? Fine, she's got you there. You pay 3 money to skip the level, and you get on with your lives.
You ever seen a cat drive?
And then we have... Where do we hang out? Looks like we're doing just fine on our stats front. We are managing just fine. So, where do we go? I say... we can try to lose some soul. It is our second highest. I'm fine with losing soul. Let's go to... the graveyard. Graveyards are solemn, quiet places for reflection and paying respect to the dead.
Night of the Purring Dead.
If you're a snooze fest, but you're with Polly and Scott, which means the graveyard is the perfect place to play a prank.
The only question is, what's the best prank to pull? Let's lose some soul by spooking people by posing as ghosties, even though one of us is actually just a ghost. Literally just a ghost. You get a moment alone with Polly and Scott and pitch your sheet ghost idea to them. They're immediately on board. You spy your first victim laying flowers on 3 graves. You sneak up behind the gravestones, wait for the right moment, and pounce. Boom! I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost. We're ghosts. Close enough. Oh god, where did all of you 3 come from? We're ghosts. We've come to haunt you and make you pay for your various crimes against Halloween. Wait, you mean you're ghosts of Casey, Tori, and Alex? Guys, it's me, Mateo, from the Polycule. The what? I know I deserve the eternal torment you have in store for me after the fatal sex swing incident that killed you 3. If only I'd assembled it correctly. But I was too lazy to read the instructions, and that laziness costs you all your lives. Note from the devs, we must point out that assuming all poly relationships are kinky is oversimplistic and plain wrong. Some might be, some are not, but this one definitely was. I miss you all so much. Is there anything I could do to show how sorry I am? Seriously, I'll do anything. What do we do, Polly? I think this guy's confusing us with someone else. Just roll with it. The first rule to good pranking is not knowing when to quit. Well, if you aren't bailing, then you're taking advantage of the situation. How can Mateo make it up to you guys? Invest $1,000 in the hottest new business in the market, Polly and Scott's edible food. Or give us that sandwich you're eating. This will give us money, this will give us stamina. Let's get some money. We don't want to hit the destination for now. Polly and Scott's edible food? You're sure investing in that will make you all forgive me for basically murdering you? Totally! P and Seth is gonna be the biggest thing since sliced bread. It's gonna have sliced edible bread. P and Seth has been a long time in the making. At first it was Polly and Scott's recycled food, which had a rocky start. Apparently recycled food is just poop, so nobody bought it. But then Polly remembered that edible food refers to something other than consumable drugs, and that was the big eureka that they needed to get started. I see. I still don't get why you're insisting on this company in particular, but you guys did always encourage me to take some initiative with my finances. Especially after I blew all of our life insurance accounts investing in edible vibrators. Edible what? Huh? Huh? I guess edible food's downright sensible compared to that, huh? It's okay, bro. After this investment, we're totally gonna forgive you for accidentally murdering us. Everyone makes mistakes. Mateo makes his investment and leaves, and you all high-five over another successful prank pull. Though this is less of a prank and more of a scamming a widower of 3, which is objectively a dick move, so you gain 3 money but lose 3 soul. Oh, we only gain 3 from all of these events, I didn't realize. So maybe we could actually pick up... Yeah, let's go pick up a bit of stamina, just to get closer to 25. And then next week we'll finish things off with the stamina ending, with Veranotone. Behold, the world's biggest potato! So large, so starchy, so rustic! So ripe for the creation of the world's largest plate of french fry. Actually, wait. No, we can't get the stamina right now, because if we get the stamina right now, we'll get +1 from... the lamb when we interact with them in the pit stop. And that'll bring us to 25, so no, we're not gonna get stamina right now. So ripe for the creation of the world's largest plate of french fries. There's plenty to do besides stare at this agricultural marvel. What do? We're not gonna get stamina because when we reach the pit stop, we're gonna reach the ending. So, let's increase our mind. Sure, why not? Research the potato. You decide to learn more about the potato, but as you're researching for some informational brochures, a trench coat wearing rando grabs your wrist. You looking for info about the potato? Don't waste your time with those brochures. If you want the truth, follow... Actually, wait. Actually, maybe we should have gone for the stamina because it'll be the ending right after... Okay. Whatever. Next week, we'll go over stamina. We'll get the ending.
What?
I love chasing rabbits, but there's like a ton of white rabbits in the world, bro. Which one are we supposed to follow? What? No. No! Don't literally follow a rabbit, you gotta follow the metaphorical rabbit.
Okay, are you referring to the white rabbit tattoo on your neck? Is that what we're supposed to follow? Because that isn't what a metaphor is.
Yes, that was a test and you passed it. That means I can trust you with this knowledge. The big potato is a conspiracy.
No way!
Yes way! Check out this forum where I post all of my theories about the potato. You're just one click away from unveiling the truth. Well, hello there, young folk, a kindly old woman says. It's a farmer who grew the potato. What brings you guys to my humble little farm? Drop the act, old man! Shouts a conspiracy nut. I'm on to your game! Like potatoes, this conspiracy has many layers, and I'm gonna bust it wide open.
Okay. Okay, calm down. Onions have layers, not potatoes. You suck at literary comparisons, dude.
Suddenly, the farmer pulls out a gun and shoots a conspiracy theorist 4 times in the chest. Then he points a gun at you all. Sorry, kids, but I can't let the potato conspiracy get out. It's a shame, but I gotta kill you all.
But we didn't even get to check out this weirdo's blog. We know nothing about the potato other than that it's big, so, you know, are we good?
Oh, oops, but you all saw me murder that guy, and that's a loose thread. I can't leave you alive. I'm so sorry. No, you promised your mom you wouldn't die today. Talk to the farmer out of killing you. Convince him you won't tell anyone what happened. Tell the farmer your most embarrassing secret. You don't know exactly where your anus is. Or let the farmer record a video of you saying that you will murder the president to give him immense leverage against you. None of these might cost us stamina. I'm fine with that. This might lose us our hype or mind or hype. Let's go with the first one. What? How do you not know that? Don't you have an anus one? If you don't know where your butthole is, how do you go to the bathroom? Does the poop get lost and stay stuck inside you? Yes, obviously you know you have an anus and you can poop, but it's not like you can look down and see your booty hole when you sit on the toilet. Through years of speculation and cautious experimentation, you've learned that it must be located somewhere below your waist. But beyond that, you're stumped. Wow, I'll be honest, kiddo, I wish I didn't know that. I miss the person I was 10 seconds ago before you even told me that. You and me both, pal, you and me both. Okay, I think we have a deal. Yeah, you don't tell anyone about the murder, I won't tell anyone you don't know where your own asshole is. Good day, kids! Alright, gang, new rule. Everyone on this road trip is required to know the location of their own anus. Juan, come watch this. Holly shows you a playlist of recorded colonoscopies that she found online, because the internet, I guess. Why would that be online? You still aren't 100% sure where the anus is. Colonoscopies do a better job of teaching you where the anus is from inside the body than outside. But after the 6th video, you tell your friends you know it now, so you can stop this, please stop. You lose 3 hype by weirding out your friends, but later that night you finally check the Potato Conspiracy blog. And trust me, it gains you 3 mind. We have been enlightened. We now know the truth about the giant potato. Apparently. But stop! Time to romance.
Take a short
The lamb.
10-hour power nap.
Okay. Applying for the cult. Ooh, we gonna romance this cute little lamb. You wanna be in my cult? Really? Yeah, sure, why not? We're already friends, so the natural next step would be to pledge my eternal devotion to you. You have a very intense view of friendship, Swan. That's me. But I mean, are you sure you're cut out for this cultish lifestyle? You're so independent. That's not true. I can depend. I'd make a great cultist. Non-related question. What makes a good cultist? Well, you gotta bring some value to the cult, you know. Like, are you incredibly faithful? Do you have a strong constitution? Are you okay eating poop? What was that last one? Yeah, I know how it sounds, but hey, the cult life is hard. There's days when there's too little food and too much poop. And it's in those days when you feel blessed of having some of those weirdos around. Okay, what else other than having a penchant for poop? You need to be obedient, a real-time player. I don't need any more free-thinking, opinionated dissenters in my cult. I can be a conformist. Yeah, I can be a conformist. I like the police. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. They make good fertilizer, but terrible followers. Noted.
It's basically that. Do you think you can abide by my graceful rule, or do your best to, you know, not be useless? I can try. Then tell me, what can you bring to my flock? What be your main trait as my follower? We could be a total snack. Your delicious body so tasty, followers will gain extra faith by eating your corpse. Yum. Blindly faithful, you're committed to the lamb that you're willing to gouge out your own eyes to show your faith. Sarcastic sidekick, you gain faith by teasing the lamb. After all, every good leader knows how to laugh at themselves. I mean, all other conversations we've had with the lamb have involved feeding the cultists with either grass, with either poop, or other cultists, so we could be a total snack. Ah, I've already got plenty of follower meat after that last month's group of sacrifices. I don't really need more. It's not really about the quantity, but the quality. And strange as it sounds, I've recently gotten many comments in my Momentgram pics from people telling me how edible I am. Check these. Mamma mia, look at this pic. I'd eat you up, head to toes, especially the toes. Figure me salivating here. What an ass, I'd eat that like groceries. Hey baby, you into vor? DM me, winky face. Okay, that's a bit way too much. This is the vor episode. What is this? Oh, yeah, I was a bit confused at first too. Let me explain. So this vor thing is when people fantasize with getting devoured by other people. I know what vor is. Then you get it! Everyone out there expressing how much they'd like to eat my yummy yummy corpse once I die. You know, they're not talking literally, do you? What do you mean? Never mind, I knew you might be skeptical, which is why I whipped this up just in case. You unveiled this thick, juicy steak that you've somehow been hiding this whole time. Where? Where? Wow! And this is made of... Oh, don't worry, it's nothing I can't survive without. Come on, take a bite. Huh? Is it made out of one's dumpy? Oh my. This really is something. And it's so filling, the rich smoky protein. One, you just aren't a snack, you're a whole meal. Told ya, I'm gonna be the very base of your cult's food pyramid. Yep, this settles it. I've got to have you in my cult. I can't wait to eat the rest of you someday. Oh my, that might be the nicest thing someone has ever told you. Totally worth the intense bleeding from cooking an undisclosed part of your body. Did we just cook up our dumpy? Oh! Hey, we reached 25! Is the lamb more than a friend? Yes. And we've reached the ending! Yeah, we're just here for the lamb ending. So, we reached the ending! I thought we still had to go through week 6, but nope, here we go. We're at Veranotone, baby! It's time to party with our lamb. With our lamb partner. What do we call them? I mean, we could have a bunch of cute nicknames that are food-based. They could be our lamb chop. Lamb chop! They're our cute lamb chop. Fuck yeah, Veranotone is here. 4 nights back-to-back of awesome music. You have the time of your life and afterlife. Attending all sorts of epic concerts. The sick beats of MC Griffin. The dreamy vibes of the new pornographers and Annie B. Sweet. The endless groove of Dead Mouse. It's just Dead Mouse. And the great moments go beyond the concerts too. You befriend your camp neighbors, you watch the sunrise together in chill after parties, you adopt a stranger into your party group, and all sorts of other highs. What an experience. And we romance the lamb. Just had to adjust my chair. Veranotone? Who cares about Veranotone when you have none other than the lamb next to you in the car? This is a situation you never imagined could be possible, and yet you're here. Ooh! Okay. It was, yeah. We chose right when we chose Juan, because this is a hilarious picture. Juan, I gotta admit, at first I found you uninteresting and just mildly convenient because you own a car. I don't own it. Shh, let me finish. Now I know you're way more than just mildly convenient. You're reliable and a good listener, and your contralto voice will surely make for some delightful chants. Not to mention, I'm sure that one day you'll make a great delicious corpse. Oh, you're saying that just to be nice. No, I mean it. I mean it so much I want to invite you over to my cult now that you're done with this road trip.
Oh, this is all so sudden. But I've already been thinking about that. After so many road misadventures, it was about time for me to settle down. And you know what they say, nothing says settle down like joining a cult.
Do they say that?
So yes, Lamb, I will join your cult. And who knows, maybe there could be a wedding in our future.
Sure, I'd be down for a fifth spouse. Fifth spouse! We'd only need some time to get to know each other better, and 75 bones.
I have some spare bones. I've always said nobody needs this many ribs anyway.
Perfect, then it's settled. Look how excited my followers are that you're joining our cult. Or maybe they just want to eat your corpse, hard to tell.
Fuck yeah! And that's the story of how you join the Cult of the Lamb.
Ooh, achievement unlocked, destinational treasure, and some other thing.
And there we go!
Prank tokens. I have 20k prank tokens that I haven't used on the gacha. Anyway, and just like that, the road trip came to an end. It was full to the brim with danger, fun, and utter nonsense. It was everything we could have ever expected from a trip with Polly and Scott and then some. We not only survived the whole thing, but we conquered it and came out different people. It all turned out to be a pilgrimage into self-discovery, a rite of passage, a quest for growth. That is to say, a good fucking road trip. And as we were headed back home, I thought about how all this was just one of the first stops in a much bigger journey that was only just the beginning. It felt ominous and scary, but it was going to be alright. Because we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. And we have the credits song, friendos. That was the Cult of the Lamb collab. It was very cute. Is it gonna convince me to finally buy and play Cult of the Lamb? Maybe. Maybe it might convince me. Cult of the Lamb is a roguelite, right? It's a roguelite mixed with a village sim game. I do love my city sims, and I do love my roguelites. So having both of them together might actually be a dream come true. But once again, that was an incredibly cute romance. It involved a lot of cannibalism. It involved a lot of vor. That was way more vor than I was expecting from this, but I guess that's to be expected of a bunch of cannibalistic cultists and their lamb god to be. But apparently we're the fifth spouse. We're the fifth spouse. Is this gonna be a turn? I propose we have a tournament arc to determine who will become the best spouse in the Lamb's family. We hold a tournament arc, just like Scott Pilgrim, where we see who's the best spouse for the Lamb. We fight all over it. And that was fun. Very good. Very good plotline. Also, we finally got the stamina destination. We finally have Veranotone. We didn't get the complete layer, but that was because we were just focusing on the Lamb content. Wait, where's the backers? Did I miss my name? Okay, I missed my name. With you, my friends. Also, the next Monster Prom game should be in development. Monster Prom 4. I haven't been keeping up with all of the Monster Prom news. I always like to keep myself blind on game news stuff. So I only ever check out official promo drops, like videos and teasers on Twitter. So I don't really check the Monster Prom 4 channel on the Discord. I heard it's going A-OK.
4 years ago, we had the trailer for Monster Prom Reverse. Somehow that game has disappeared off the face of the earth. I don't know what's happening with that game anymore. Anyway, here we go. Thank you for playing. Also, thank you to all the friendos that stopped by today for our Monster Prom Roadtrip 3 stream, checking out the new Cult of the Lamb content. We sort of extended by an extra hour because I was a dum-dum and I didn't realize that we needed to check the bus station to activate the romance of the lamb. But anyway, friendos, that should be it for me for now. Once again, my name is Nez and thanks for watching. I'ma see you all next time. Bye-bye, friendos.